your vibe, it be different. That shine in your eyes, what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find it, you'll find in the sky. We gon' ride the ecliptic like a Mercury transit.
Peace, y'all. Say with Star Card Astrology, and I'm here to give you your daily astrology guidance for Monday, September 5th, 2022. And I just want to say I've been out for a couple days since about Thursday was the last reading I did, and just a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. Had to take care of, had to handle, but we right back at it, y'all. So let's pop right into this here. All right, so we got the moon in Capricorn, right? And it's making its quincunx with Mars midday tomorrow. And then by the end of the day, it will conjunct Pluto. So we emotionally are going to be wanting to, we could get frustrated about things that we want to get done but haven't gotten done. We could get frustrated about figuring out the facts about the things we need to do, just getting things squared away. By the time it hits Pluto, it'll probably hit Pluto really more so tomorrow morning, but late night into tomorrow morning, we're going to feel like we want some change to happen. Now, the moon is also squaring Mercury. So this is still going to have a lot to do with communicating with the right people and, not allowing ourselves to get frustrated if there's a lack of communication. If people are kind of just all over the place, not communicating properly. Especially because I haven't yawned on one of these in a while. Especially because Mars is in shadow, Mercury is in shadow. So, we could see a lot of issues when it comes to communication and trying to get things done, trying to get things squared away with people and with, the things that we're just trying to figure out in life. The sun is at 13 degrees Virgo, and it is trining this moon. So, we're going to be feeling as if, we really want to get everything kind of cleaned up and really see the fruits of our labor and feel like, we're moving in the right direction. The sun is trine the north node, sextile the south. So this is really about us not getting caught up in, the lack of what we don't have and looking at what we already have in our environment that is allowing us to just make sure that we, cherish the things that Forgot to turn the AC off. It's mad loud. Not just cherish the things that we already have, but appreciate them and realize that we have everything that we do need. So, I mean, and when we look at this North Node in Taurus, you know, the dispositor is Venus, which is now at the beginning of Virgo. Okay? So, I don't know, did it turn off or what? So this is kind of where, like, when it comes to, like, our relationships, we really want to figure out, like, where those things are going, the fine details of those things, and, like, you know, is the value there? Is it reciprocated? You know, the more smaller things are kind of what we're focused on right now. Especially because, you know, Venus is the only planet that's not in shadow and not retrograde. And this Mercury is opposed Jupiter. I kind of want to draw that a little better. Okay? So, we don't want people to communicate with us and try to make us believe things that we kind of already know that aren't true. I'm sure there has been a lot that's been revealed up to this point about, you know, how people actually feel about you, and they might be, or about us, and they might, you know, try to reconnect, try to, you know, get you to believe some type of story that they changed, you know, coming from this egoic place. But we need to stay based in our value. Virgo is a Mercury ruled sign. So, you know, we need to make sure that you know, we're not getting too heady about our relationships and our actual value and where the love is actually coming from. We need to be grounded and, you know, just real about our relationships and what people are trying to convey. Because, you know, Mercury being in Libra and Venus being in Virgo, it's almost like they kind of want to switch places, right? Venus rules Libra and Taurus, and Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. So, you know, this is where we can kind of get caught up in the wrong relationships, and or at least believing in the things that people say, because we really, you know, we want to be with somebody, or we really want something that we feel is valuable that probably isn't as valuable as we feel it is. And, you know, we're still, I mean, this has it at still at a square with Mars, and I would say it's at the end. It's at the end of the square with Mars. So that's good, right? That's a good thing. I mean, Mars is so powerful here, and it's in its shadow. So, by the end of, Mars is moving slow. The Sun, 58. By tomorrow, we could feel a lot better about taking action, I would say, and moving forward. I think we've been having a lot of this Mars and Gemini just kind of pulling on us, having us trying to like figure out the facts, but then, we want to move forward, but then, the full communication isn't there. Now we have the moon making a good aspect with the sun right now, but it's going to move fast. It always moves fast, right? 14 degrees a day. So it'll pull off of this trine. And but we'll still be feeling pretty good. I think we'll end up in a place where we feel a little bit better. We're going to feel like things are changing. They might change for the better if we know the things that we actually want, and that we've been working towards, that are more reality based, that are not whimsical. And Saturn is squaring the nodes. That line sucked. Saturn is squaring the nodes right now. And it technically is, you could say it's squaring algal, but that's 6 degrees. It's a little too much for an actual square, I would say, for the orb. I mean, Saturn, I guess we could give Saturn a bigger orb, right? So, yeah, I mean, definitely squaring the nodes, definitely squaring algal, Uranus. We're having to learn to be able to remove ourselves from the illusion of what we actually think we value and, our actual value. And with Chiron making this semi-sextile with the node, there's a lot of egoic healing that we need to have, that we need to go through. So I think we'll end up going through situations that end up, hurting our ego a little bit, but I think we'll learn quickly. I think we will be able to see where the value actually lies and see, the people who truly value us. I think they've already been showing themselves, but I also think that this is a time where we can get caught up in our emotions, and our emotions can drive us into the word catastrophe comes into play, but like, I don't want to say catastrophe. I want to say, a lot of hurt. We could get hurt. Our emotions can we can get misled emotionally, and brought to a place where, you know, where it's almost like we're being used for our emotions a little bit by certain people. Some of us who, or most of us who are, you know, genuine at heart, want to spread a lot of love, I would say be cautious during these times where, you know, Mars is in shadow, Mercury's in shadow, Mercury's about to go retrograde. You know, people can try to say things to manipulate us, and when we find that out, or when we get caught up in that, that can absolutely, you know, break us down. And right now, I think we've been through a lot, so I don't think it'll, you know, knock us off track too hard. But it's just like one of those things it's like, if I can avoid it, why not? You know, why not? Why not see what it actually is with people and situations, you know, even our careers, and just make the adjustments, because that's what's really gonna move us out of these places where we have some type of, you know, depression that could come from this. And, you know, but this is also where, you know, when we see the moon meet up with Pluto, we can, you know, feel like we want a lot of change. And, you know, coming off of, you know, this Mars square the sun, and we could actually get in tune with exactly how we need to move, because for some of us it might have been a little bit hard, like figuring out what we need to change. I know that staying in the same environment, or staying on the same exact trajectory, isn't really what we're being called to do. We need to figure out the things that we can change, the things that we can improve, and, you know, make those necessary changes. But, you know, the Saturn retrograde, Uranus retrograde just makes it kind of unpredictable, where it's like, and hard to like make that decision. So, but I would say, you know, look around you, see what can be improved, see what can change, and then just go. You know, that's what I did. I started just getting things for the studio that I could start to improve my environment, and, you know, start to, you know, make it look better. I mean, you know, this astrology couch cover came in today. I ordered it yesterday, and, you know, I'm gonna get some sectionals so that, you know, you guys don't see, but in front of me right now is a bunch of other stuff that I don't really want to look at. I want to be able to do different camera angles when I shoot my music stuff, and even when I do this stuff. So it's just, you know, making the moves, and, you know, investing in what feels right, and we'll feel better, and we'll be able to accumulate more momentum as we move forward, as, you know, Mars slows down even more. I mean, Mars is at 30 minutes a day, so slowing down like crazy, and we can feel it. We can feel Mars slowing down. It feels like life is slowing down. And even though we might have a lot of busy work to do around the house, or, you know, from our jobs or careers, but it's almost like feeling like we're not like moving forward as fast as we want to towards our goals in life and things like that. Even though, you know, we might have to clean this and organize this and pay these bills and whatever, but definitely a major slowdown right now. Don't get caught up in the frustration of that slowdown. Just a step at a time, a day at a time. Enjoy every second that we have. Use it to reinforce your bonds with people, because that is really what's going to keep us in the right energy, is the right people. So don't get caught up in other people's bullshit that's just going to pull you in, and you become emotionally, we're empathic, we can become emotionally attached to their energy, and or just receive it, and that's why the right environments are a big deal. The right people are a big deal. So, let's see what the card for this Monday is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anybody who watches this, I'm just trying to help grow the channel and get this information out there so that it can help as many people as possible, really. I mean, I do this because I love it. I only do the things I love in life. And I'd love to help others to be able to do the same thing. So that's why I do this. That's why I'm here. All right. So, Ten of Swords reversed. This is kind of where we need to come out of this place of feeling like we've lost something, that we, might have gone through some type of loss, or, we might be feeling like we haven't been winning. But this is where we don't allow that to stop us. We need to continue to move forward. We need to realize that we are, every day that we take even a baby step, we're winning. Every day that we wake up, we're winning. Every day that we're breathing and in good health, we are winning life. And as long as there's some form of love around you, even if it's from one person, even if it's from your dog, your cat, you got something in life that can help you with that type of reciprocal energy that is necessary to just keep moving forward. So that's what we need to do. We need to ensure that we don't get caught up in our own anxiety, and realize that every day is a blessing, and just continue to move forward even through the losses and the failures, because that's what makes us better. That's what helps us improve. That's what gives us stronger armor every single day to be able to handle whatever's coming next. So I hope that helped. And until next time, one love.
Cause your vibe may be different, can shine in your eyes what I'm missing. Your body Ferrari, but your mind is my interest. You find in the sky, we gon' ride the eclipse like a Mercury trans.